They couldn't handle that. No, they couldn't handle that. If they really knew the fact, yeah, they really don't know. To have a gift, it is a curse. To be the light, you must feel the burn. Given the power to move a tide. Let's move a tide. Now shake the seas. Imagine that. How hard it'd be.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where we discuss popular mainstream music. And in this video, we're going to be catching up with the pop boys, okay? The pop boys, the pop men, okay, of today's pop music. But before we catch up with them, if you enjoyed the little snippet of music in the beginning of this video, that is my music, guys. I'm a music artist as well, too. Definitely check out my music here on YouTube. All you have to do is type my name and my music will pop up. You can also listen to my music on all music streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. So definitely check it out, guys. I'd really appreciate it. So getting back into the video, and we're catching up with the pop boys, okay? And first one up is Lil Nas X and his comeback, okay? So Lil Nas X has been making a wave. It's so interesting because recently I've been talking about where's Lil Nas X? He hasn't been back, and now he's back, so I guess I manifested him. But he has been back with his new single, Lights On, okay? So I checked it out, and I love it. I love the song. The song is very catchy. Lil Nas X never makes a bad song, in my opinion. He definitely knows how to make a catchy song. Now, it's not stuck in my head like crazy. Like, I'm not, like, going crazy over it. However, I'm not saying it's bad neither. I only listened to it twice. But it's definitely good. It's definitely a bop. I feel like if he continues to push it, and he's innovative and creative enough to keep pushing it, it can get stuck in people's heads. Because it's a really good song. I really like it. I like the transitions in the song. I love how in the ending of the song, he has like a shouting, kind of a chanting break on the song. Like, I think that's very unique. I love it. And musically, it's really good. Like, musically, like the rapping, the lyrics popping, the hook popping. The dude can create a really good hook. And again, the chants at the end, how he takes it to the next level, great. It's something you don't see a lot in music. You know, people just do a basic standard verse, chorus, and sometimes no bridge and just done. So I love the fact that he took it to the next level with the chant at the end. Like, musically, I like Lil Nas X musically. I think he does a really good job. So props to him. I'm excited to see him back. The music video is cool. You know, it's fun. It's a lot of partying. It's exciting. I love how he goes from the house party to outside with the silver outfit on and everything. Like, really cool video. Really dope. And then at the ending, when the chants come in, that bridge, you know, everything gets like purplish. Like, really good visuals, really good vision, really good music. I think it's a really good execution. He just has to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest, Lil Nas X has pissed people off. And I don't think his music is bad. I don't think his talent is bad, but I think some of his antics turn people off, okay? Recently, he had an issue with stealing an idea by another artist, a more underground artist. I forgot his name. I think it's Sega. But he completely took a scene from him where he's in the computer and it's like brown wooden walls and it's like an old school like 2000s computer and like this holographic person like in like this white light behind him. Literally took it from him and barely gave him credit. I think he posted it in like a story which, you know, only lasts like 24 hours. I love Lil Nas X. However, that is disrespectful. Like, just being honest, like, that's disrespectful, especially for a younger artist who doesn't have that much attention. Like, you have to give your credit and highlight. I think it's so important for artists to learn how to give their credit, especially when they get inspiration like that. It's such a direct replicate. So that has turned people off. We also remember about the J. Christ video, how he turned off so many Christians. You know, I'm not a Christian, but I can 100% understand people being turned off by that, regardless, because I really feel like you should respect people's religion. So I say that all to say, musically, the dude's so talented. I think he's very talented. However, I just think his antics sometimes, he could just piss people off, and I think that affects, you know, his branding and how people receive him. So this project, which I think is really great, I think the music video is great, and I think the song is great, you know, it could affect his sales or people gravitating towards it just because of some of the stuff that he's pulled. He also did a performance on Radar, which I thought was even better. Like, musically was amazing. He got 3 backup singers to do the backup vocals, and it just took the performance to a next level. It really did, and he did so well rapping live to it. Like, he's a good performer. He's gotten so much better at performing. Good music. Again, those backup singers, that was a genius move. Like, like, you can tell he's musical. All in all, really good song, really good music, really impressed, and I'm really excited to see what he has to continue to offer. Next, we have Shawn Mendes. Okay, Shawn Mendes. Now, Shawn Mendes has been making his way as well with his comeback. Okay, he's done like a little tour. I think it was Family and Friends tour. He's been out here, and then he put out his new single, A Heart of Gold, which is a really nice song, really good song. Not the strongest, you know, and I said this before, I think his songs are really good. I've been listening to a lot of his singles. I think they're really good, but I feel like for a comeback, he might need to come just a bit stronger as a comeback. For a comeback, I think a little bit stronger, like have a song that just hits. You know, that really, really hits, that gets in people's head, a little up-tempo, a little something. I still like his song Heart of Gold. I think they're very meaningful, and I love the contribution that Shawn Mendes has to music. I love the guitar, acoustic, just sing your heart out. His vocals are really good. Like, I really appreciate his contribution to music. I love it. You know, it takes you out into nature, in my opinion, and it's just more natural, you know, with all these, like, electronical, you know, beats and stuff like that. It's so refreshing to have his type of music. But I think he just needs a little bit oomph. He needs that single with a little bit oomph to get people's attention. He's also been getting attention, you know, for, you know, kind of coming out, I guess. Just kind of talking about his sexuality and how, you know, it, you know, may be different. I don't know. It's not necessarily what we think it is. Like, he kind of hinted towards it. So that's been getting some rounds as well, too. So he's been opening he's been opening up much more about his sexuality and who he is personally, which is, I think, a good relief for him as well, too. So I think he could really take that and run with it with his album as well. And he also performed at the EMAs, okay? Did a really wonderful performance at the EMAs. So, you know, he's been making his comeback. What do you guys think? Do you guys like his new single? What do you think about his comeback? I think he's been doing good, but again, I just think he needs to come a little bit stronger. Just a little bit. Like Lil Nas X, I think he needs to calm down with the antics and humble himself up a little bit, you know. And I think with Shawn Mendes, he may need to come a little stronger. Like a song like, you know, like the single like Stitches, it was very catchy, but still very Shawn Mendes, you know. I think he needs like a single like that that's gonna get us like, you know, excited. Now, moving on to Benson Boone. Okay, Benson Boone. All right, so Benson Boone has been nominated for Best New Artist, which is very exciting. Okay, if you don't know Benson Boone, he has that really popular song called Beautiful Things. It comes on a lot in the radio. And he also has a song I really like, which is Slow Down. I love that song for Benson Boone. But Benson Boone is very talented, very, very talented. He started off in American Idol, didn't finish it. I think he like left the show so that he can capitalize on his music career. Which he has done, and he's an incredible performer. Like, I'm actually really excited for Benson Boone. He kind of has like a similar energy to Shawn Mendes musically. Like they're good they have strong vocals. They can do acoustic records, songs with like really good guitar playing and that are led by the voice, okay? And not too much over production going on. But he's different because he does backflips. He's very charismatic. Like, he has a lot of energy. And he could really be a top pop star. Like, he's making his way in, but he could really be a top pop star because of his charismatic energy, especially on stage. Like, this dude has a lot of energy. Like, literally doing like backflips and somersaults and all that type of stuff, which is really exciting. And he had a recent performance at the EMAs, which he did an incredible job, like vocally amazing job. Like, this dude is a really, really, really good performer. I do suggest you guys watching him. Really good performer, really good songwriter, but an incredible performer. And he has just a lot of enthusiasm. So that's something that I think is really gonna stand Benson Boone out, like his performance skills, on top of the fact that he's a good vocalist and songwriter. So he's nominated for Best New Artist. And I don't know, I think I see a lot coming for him if he continues. Like, he's kind of reminds me kind of like a little bit like Shawn Mendes, but a lot more charismatic. A lot more charismatic on stage, and that just might be what puts him on top. So let me know what you guys think about Benson Boone, about his Grammy nomination as Best New Artist. Have you listened to any of his songs? Do you like his songs? Let me know about what you think about him in the comment section below. Do you think he has what it takes to take over as a pop male artist? I personally do. I think he could definitely be a top pop male artist if he continues the momentum and keeps pushing. Now, moving on to Teddy Swims. Teddy Swims. If you don't know Teddy Swims, you probably know the song Lose Control or The Door. Which has been a popular country pop song that's been on the radio. Like, he's been killing it. The guy's vocals are absolutely amazing. Now, he's a little bit more older, not really that old. I think he's like maybe in his early 30s, maybe late 20s, early 30s. I'm not sure. I gotta check it out. But his vocally, he's very mature.
When I look into your eyes, there's no answers I can't find. It's a feeling that I've never known.
He has a very, very big voice, a very strong voice, a very trained voice. You know, you could tell he has technique, but he's a strong singer, a strong vocalist, and his songs, Lose Control has been in the top 10 for like so many weeks, He's also nominated for Best New Artist in the Grammys, and I think he's nominated for Best Song for one of his singles, either Lose Control, I think for Lose Control, I'm not sure. But I'm excited for Teddy Swims. Teddy Swims has a lot of talent, he has a lot of maturity, and that vocal, the way he sings, it's something you haven't heard in a long time. Like, male artists giving real strong baritone vocals. Like, his performances vocally are just like insane, like really, really, really good. So he's been really, really, really successful this year. And again, like, Lose Control has been in the top 10 forever. Like, I don't think it's ever leaving the top 10 anytime soon. It's such a big song. So really excited to see him. Really good performance. He actually performed at the EMAs and did a really good job with his song The Door and Lose Control. So what do you guys think about Teddy Swims? Do you guys like him? Do you guys like his singles? Do you think he could win Best New Artist? And what do you think about his potential in the music industry as well? I think he could do so much. And I'm excited to see what more he has to offer in terms of his new album, because like I said, getting a vocalist is rare nowadays in the pop mainstream era. So I get really excited when I see a really, really good singer who uses that as their main act. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people who can sing, but they do a bunch of other stuff. You know, they're not. But him, he really just stands there, holds the mic, and kills it with his voice. And I miss that kind of performance. So, especially coming from a male artist. So, what do you guys think about Teddy Swims? Do you guys like his songs? Are you guys excited to see him turn out in the music industry? So let me know in the comment section about Shawn Mendes, Lil Nas X, Benson Boone, Teddy Swims. And thanks for watching, guys, okay? And I'll check you guys out on the next video, all right? And we'll catch up more with the Pop Boys. Also, don't forget to check out my music as well, too, okay? I really appreciate that. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.